Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. The dog and I are in St. Barts and it's gorgeous. This is really cool scenery. This is why we do it. And just a quick look around before we head off because we're going to St. Maarten, Princess Juliana Airport, where we have people on the beach waiting for our arrival. Yes, folks on the beach waiting for us to show up. And that's it. It doesn't get any better than that. With that, we better get over there. So let's get the fuel on. Let's get some power on. And I don't think we're going to need any fuel pumps, but let's make sure we've got all our chocks and gust locks, covers, and steps out of the way. Flip that switch back. Let's make airplanes work. Okay, we made that one work. Now let's make this one work. Mags on. Starter. Ha! We got an airplane. I love it. Okay, let's get this thing going because we got people waiting for us. They're on the beach. I actually think the ladies are wearing bikinis. This beach is kind of famous for this type of behavior, so. And as we round it out here, we probably should give it a notch of flaps. Let's get that working. Boy, look at all this stuff out here though. It's amazing.
Tango Foxtrot Juliet traffic N477 W14 taking off runway 10 departure to the east.
Okay, I think we've got one notch of flaps. Let's bring her around and take her off and get her out of here. I love this airport though. I'm telling you, you gotta love this airport. And here we go. Got 70. We ought to be able to rotate, and we have it. Okay, we're going to swing around and come back in over the airport and take a look at some of this great scenery. I'm going to bring her down to 24 squared. And then look at this. This is why we do it, folks. This gorgeous stuff. And then take a look at this. This is why we do it. I love this. This is probably one of the better built areas to fly in St. Barts, I gotta tell you. So this is right dead ahead's where we're heading. So St. Barts was discovered by Christopher Columbus, like everything else in this. But it's got its history is rather interesting. So it was settled by the French, and it was encouraged by Philip de Longueuillers de Poncy, a lieutenant governor of the French West India Company, and initially comprised about 50 to 60 settlers. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to turn this weather down because we'll get a few clouds. Oh boy, that changed things quick. Okay.
Approach N477W14 is Type Britain Norman Islander 5 miles west of Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet 600 feet. Request flight following.
N477W14 Princess Juliana.
Squawk 6044.
Look at this little eye candy down here.
Squawk 6044 N477W14.
N477W14 radar contact 6 miles northwest of Tango Foxtrot Foxtrot Juliet 500 feet. Altimeter 29.902.
That's why we do it, folks.
N477W14.
It's some nice looking stuff.
Approach N477W14. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
N477W14 approach. Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
Cleared
Okay,
through Charlie airspace N477W14.
There is Sabo over there to our left. See what we can do about getting her up to about 1,000 feet. I think we got her. She likes to kind of roller coaster a little bit, you know, just a little undulation when you get her squared away. The Comanche's much better. Actually, the Baron's pretty good too. But anyway, getting back to St. Barts, actually, they started cultivating cacao, chocolate. And then, of course, they got attacked by the locals, and that didn't last around 1656. But then he facilitated the de Poncy was the dominant administrator in this period, and is a member of the Order of St. John, which is one of like the old Templars, that same era, 1200s. He facilitated the transfer of the ownership of the island from the Compagnie de les Eaux Américaines to the Order of St. John, and he continued to rule the island until he died in 1660. 5 years later, it was bought by the French West India Company, and along with the other stuff that the Order of St. John owned. And this island didn't prove to be very successful, so they ended up trading it to Sweden in return for trading privileges in Gothenburg. I tell you. So it's a rather interesting tale about this. Now, that airport was built in 1984, and it is considered one of the 3 most challenging airports in the world. I don't know, I think there's a few others on that list, but and by the 1960s it started to become, in 70s it became a destination. And now I want to go. I've been to St. Maarten, but we didn't make it. It was on a cruise. In fact, we actually, that's kind of where our cruise ship docked. Now we're in, so it now belongs to France. The French bought it back from Sweden, and now they're part of some protectorate, self-governing, whatever it is they do out here in the Caribbean for governing. So here's this airport. Princess Juliana. Let's tell them we're here.
Juliana Tower N477W14 is 2 miles east, 1,200 feet with Alpha to land.
N477W14 Juliana Tower. Altimeter 29er.9er, 2 wind 284 at 4. Make left downwind runway 10.
Fly left downwind runway 10 N477 W14.
Okay. Make sure our magnetic compass is set up. Nice airport we got down here. I'll post, both these airports are available in the sim on the marketplace. I'm not really sure what they cost, but I think somewhere around $20. And there's that beach I was discussing with you earlier, where all the people are on the beach. And the ladies wear scantily clad bikinis.
N477W14 wind 284 at 4. Clear
Which
to
is,
land runway 10.
guys live for that kind of thing, you
Cleared
know?
to land runway 10 N477 W14.
Okay. Let's see if we can slow her down. We're at about 500 feet. And let's bring her up a little bit. In fact, let's bring her up a lot. Bring her in low so we can see the beach. Hey, hey, there she is. There's all the folks on the beach. It's crowded. Okay, 131. That will work. Let's see if we can get off here.